ครับตอนนี้ผมนั่งอยู่กับนักร้องกับมือกีตาร์ของ A7X นะครับนาชาเกตนะครับโอเคwelcome to Thailand.
Thank you.
Okay, this is second time.
Second time.
Yeah. Okay. The first question about your song, about your composition. How you process your song? You jam first, or somebody write a song for something like that?
I think we just all come up with parts. We don't really jam too much, but once in a while we do. God Hates Us, I don't know if you're familiar with that song. That came out of a jam, which is pretty cool. But usually we have different parts, and we sit down together and just build songs based off of that kind of stuff.
Yeah, this band, like, we'll jam, but not for Avenged Sevenfold stuff. Like, people will play, like, funk and just mess around, but not playing, like, trying to come up with Avenged Sevenfold songs. So, it's always different, though.
Okay. And who the main father you compose for your band?
Main composer?
Yeah, main composer.
Well, that would be me.
Aaron Illahai, our new drummer. Yeah.
Oh,
no, we all do an equal share of stuff.
Everyone,
except for Aaron.
Everyone just comes with parts, and it's hard to say. You know, it's always different.
Yeah. Have you talked about my partner?
Sure.
Yeah. How they quit?
Oh, he didn't quit.
Yeah.
No, our time was done with him. We decided after he did the record, he came to us and said, "Hey, if you guys need someone to tour, I can do that." You know, Dream Theater's taking a little break. So essentially, Dream Theater wasn't really aware of the break, and Mike kind of spoke before he talked to them. So then when he was out with us, it unfortunately unfolded to where he felt leaving Dream Theater would be the best course of action, but to us, it wasn't at a permanent status. So it was two different ideas of what was going on. So we told him, we said, hey, like, once this is done, we're going to go find somebody. And so it was just a band decision that had to happen.
And how do you feel when you play with my partner? Is it different?
Yeah, it's a lot different. Mike Portnoy is a great drummer, one of our favorites. When he approached playing with us, he was very improvisational, and so it was nice. We weren't very used to it because we're kind of cut and dry. We play our parts, and we like to emulate, what you hear on the record as best as possible, with a little bit more energy maybe. But he was kind of all over the place, and a lot of times it was great. So it was much different than we're used to. And now Aaron plays a lot of Jimmy's parts, which was definitely a big breath of fresh air to hear Jimmy's nuance again in playing. It's great.
And your new drummer is going to be the permanent drummer no?
We have to write a record with him, so we're not going to jump into that until we see what the writing process holds. So hopefully, he's a great guy. He's a great guy, and he's a great drummer. So once we put another record down and we get in the studio and we feel that out, then I think he's passed all the tests, and then we can call him a member.
Okay, and for you, when you play on stage, did you do an improvisation some?
Yeah, they're usually really bad. So usually I try and stick to the curriculum. But yeah, I think we all kind of do a little bit of embellishment, maybe not complete improvisation, but a little bit of embellishment here and there. Give the kids a little bit of something different.
Okay, and Matt, you like the lyric always?
A lot of the times. So Far Away, Brian wrote. But it's always like a work in progress, and everyone's kind of seeing what I'm bringing to the table, and then obviously the lyrics are almost as important, in my opinion, as the song. Not really. I don't really think that. I think the lyrics are somewhat important. So if I want everyone to be happy with it before, and a lot of times, like I'll have an idea lyrically, and then we'll make a song around that. So. Sometimes it's just about ideas, and the song starts writing itself because of an idea lyrically, and so we all work on it together.
Okay. And this is a question from your fan. Yeah. How you manage your time for music and working out?
There's a time between music and working out.
The real question should be, how do I play so many video games and music?
But, you're a big fan of the Call of Duty?
I'm a big fan of lots of things.
Okay.
I just fill my day with fun stuff to do. We you know, he plays guitar a lot, but then we'll write songs. I like to play basketball. I like to golf. I like to play video games, and I like to work out. And I also like to play music. But I don't sit around all day just writing music. Like right now, I haven't written a song in 2 years, and so the next song we write will be the first for both of us in 2 years, and we're excited about it. But we take a break so we don't get burnt out, and then when we come back to it, we're excited.
And then how about you?
Yeah, the same. We just fill our day with cool stuff to do. And basically, we only have to, the beauty of it, at this point, we only have to work for about an hour and a half, and it's not really even work. So that's fun. Then you get to go, we stay at nice hotels and stuff like that, places where we, you know, are familiar with like some of the bars and the cool things to do in town. Like Bangkok, there's a lot of fun stuff to do here. So we fill our day and nights with ping pong shows.
Ping pong show. Very famous.
Yeah, it is.
And you attend at the musician school? Yeah. Do you think a music school is very important or something?
Yeah, absolutely. I think actually now, I think you can go online and figure out a lot of cool stuff, which is the brilliance of it. You can go on YouTube. A lot of the players now have their own websites and their own universities. You can go and study. It's endless. It's incredible. I just started recently playing gypsy jazz for the last 6 months, like Django Reinhardt type stuff. Really? And I was amazed with how many tools there are at your disposal online. It's incredible. So all you have to do is type stuff in, and it's all there.
What do you think about a music school?
Music what school?
Music school.
He doesn't. He
Oh,
wasn't a big fan of school at all.
I got kicked out of school. I just taught myself everything. I listen to heavy metal records, and I try to do things that I think are hopefully cooler than what they're doing. That's just you know, me and Zach came from a very punk rock background. We never went to school for anything. We just wanted to play music and do it our own way.
And you know, you do not study about your voice, everything?
Well, when I was very young, I studied piano, but I didn't like it. But now I like it. So, you know, my mom made me do it. And then it gave me, you know, a good grasp on theory and melody, and I can work my way around a piano if I have to. But most of it, I mean, some people can hear things, and some people need to be taught it, and some people can hear things and be taught and make them even greater. For me, I just stayed at a very low level and stayed where I was.
Okay.
So, you know, I just have a good time with it. And the big thing for our band is we just try to be really creative. We're not trying to copy anything. We're not trying to use this skill because it's cool or do that. We're trying to be creative and do things that people haven't done.
Okay. And how did you feel for the show tonight?
It was an amazing show. So many kids. The energy was unbelievable. I mean, it's so exciting to see the growth and how cool these kids are, because we love this place and we can't wait to come back now, and it's incredible.
It's incredible what the internet does. You know, I think we've sold probably 10 records in Thailand, and the fact of the matter is there's thousands of kids here, you know, and you're never going to see it on a report, you're never going to get a gold record for it, but the kids have the music because of the internet and they word of mouth, and it's just heavy metal music's like that. It's like a community, and everyone knows about everything that's going on, and that's really special. So to come here and be surprised like this, it's awesome.
Any advice for the young musician?
The internet.
Internet.
It's kind of a theme, I guess. I would say, get your shit together, get a demo ready, do or whatever you want to do, and just, you know, I mean, there's great networks out there like Facebook and all sorts of crazy stuff now. I mean, a lot more people know more than I do. I'm not very computer literate at all, but I know it's helped this band a lot, and I think that you don't need to necessarily shop your stuff to major labels and do it the old traditional way. I think it's a lot easier to get your stuff out, which is great.
Wow.
I think get a fan base. You know, play locally, get a fan base, because as soon as you get a fan base, then people start paying attention. They say, oh, well, people like these guys. I wonder why, and they come and check it out. That's what happened with us. We started playing to 30 people, then it was 45, and then we had 200 people at a show, and all of a sudden everyone started, oh, what is this? You know, because if kids like it, then the labels like it. If kids like it, the promoter likes it, you know, because they want to sell tickets, essentially. So if you get a fan base, I think it's the most important thing.